Hi guys, it's Mike here. Today I'm back with an Everyday Christmas number 5 and I'm using the Polar Bear pals from My Favorite Things, and here you can see the card. I like it. So it's like 30 degrees Celsius at the moment. I need some of that ice. This is the die that I'll also use, which is the Happy Wonderful Christmas from My Favorite Things. And I used it on that green card before, but I wanted it to be a landscape card, or actually a portrait now. And Polar Bear pals. And the panel is the same cardstock, 300 grams or 140 pounds Canon laser copy paper. And this is the Neenah Crafter's Companion Neenah paper, and I'm stamping all the polar bears in the set so that I can cut them out all at once. Well, I say I, but I mean my brother Scan and Cut. And I will use the ones I didn't use today on another card, I'm sure. They are so cute, and I'm a little bit late to the party because I didn't get them last year. I didn't get to use them last year. Not sure when I got it. Anyway, I have it now. So I'm using the Simon's Stamp Intense Black. And it's a new stamp, so I had to stamp it twice, but that's okay. They're not conditioned, but they stand really good actually. But because of the scanner in the Scan and Cut, I want it to be nice black lines and no mess ups. And actually the one on the top right, the Scan and Cut didn't cut out. I had to stop the cutting because the paper came off the mat. So that's my 300 grams, that was my cat, 300 grams paper, and looking how they will go. I'm sticking down with some post-it tape to make sure it goes through straight. And I did, but the post-it leaves some sticky stuff behind, so I had to erase all of that. And this cheered again. Oh, sorry. He's a bit hot. His sister is outside in the shadow, and he's actually on the bed now, stretched out to the max. He's like 3 times as long as normal. And then first I was gonna use these Impression Obsession stamps, snowflake dies, or not stamps, of course, snowflake dies. Instead of the Happy Wonderful Christmas, but then I thought I can still use some. See, I'm doing the ink blending behind the Happy Wonderful Christmas, why not extend that a little bit? And I chose the 3 smallest ones. And as I said, that residue, I need to erase it. And there was a smudge, I think, from my dirty plate. That didn't come off. That didn't come off, sorry. And I thought maybe I can hide it behind the polar bear, but then I didn't like the placement of the polar bear, so I left it. And I'm using the adhesive eraser just to get rid of all the tack from the post-it. And the panel is the same size as the card base because I thought I can't mat it. That die takes up all the space. So at first I'm gonna do some ink blending, and then I thought, oh, that's a big area. So I'm just doing some ink swiping where the snowflakes are, kind of. And then I wanted to do a bit more of a ombre, but because when you swipe it you can't blend them, So this is Mermaid Lagoon, and I just went over all the 3 colors: Salty Ocean and Tumbled Glass. And it kind of evened it out. You don't even see the other colors underneath anymore. And heat setting it. You don't have to, but it's easier. And then I'm putting all these little foam bits behind it. And I think I put more than I need because it's sturdy paper. And here I just realized that my swiping went on top of the tumbled glass, and that might show up for the snowflake. But it didn't. Just a little smidge, but only if you know it's there you can see it. So yeah. And then for the coloring, I'm using some Illustrator pens and some Spectrum Noirs. And I'm sorry the cap is upside down, it's orange 1. I think these should be herrings, so they probably are silver grey, but I like the goldfish color. You can of course color them any color you want. And I'm sticking to quite a small color palette. So this is the Vintage Blue 1 and 2 or 3, I'm not sure which one I am. 2. And I'm also using that on the scarves and on the ice skating shoes. I'm not sure what they're called. Skating shoes. So giving him blue stripes, but also the vintage pink, AP1 and AP2. Just because, you know, that will appeal to both sexes. Maybe. I like it. I only left the coloring in for the first polar bear. The second one is exactly the same, so yeah. This video is long enough. And on this one I did the light one and then dark and then blended it out with the light again. And on the second polar bear, the solar bear, polar bear, I did the dark first and then blended out with the light. And I left a little bit in just so you can see that. But yeah, I think it doesn't blend as well. It might be a little bit quicker, but yeah. So that was Flash 8 and blending it out for the cheeks. And then I pulled out ice gray and brown gray, which you can't see, it's off screen. And then I did a test on the outside. This is a brown gray and ice gray. I think brown gray is more natural looking. And also polar bears are not really white, are they? They are a bit yellowish. Cream colored, maybe? I don't know. They're not white. Like snow foxes and snow bunnies, those are really white. So see, there's the dark bit, and then I'm fading it out with the lighter color. And so that's all the coloring done. Now for the assembly, it's just a matter of sticking them on with some tape runner. Lots and lots of tape runner, by the way. I didn't want them to move. This is really cheap tape runner, so it doesn't stick very well. And I thought if maybe until Christmas, I don't know if it stays stuck. I will tell you. But I thought about putting it a little bit tilted the pail, but no, it had to be straight. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again Sunday, I think. So until then, bye.